Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. How you doing tonight? I'm trying um my laptop tonight. Hope uh hope everybody can hear me okay. Cece will be in here soon. Oh, so how's everybody doing tonight? Um this is different for me, so it's backwards. Let me see what I can do. Camera. All right, I'll just this will be room for Cece over here. I might have to do some juggling when she comes in. Uh, Smash that like button when you come in, please. Comment down below. Um, so, how was everybody? Is everybody today? How was their Saturday? Mine was great. We went to a um, museum and um, me and Henry and Courtney's new boyfriend. Um, Not new boyfriend. Tip it up. Tip the big jug up.
Like that?
Yeah. Can you do that and get your water? You need some help?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. How you doing? You're the first one in here. Living my best life at 60. Hello.
Living best life at 60. Hello.
Hello, Riza. How are you? Hello, Eric. Hello, everyone. Did you get enough to drink?
Yeah.
Thanks for those thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. I am backwards here. Let me see what I can do. Okay. Hmm. I'm on my laptop and I'm not used to being on my laptop. So sorry about that. Let me know if I get glitchy or whatnot. Um, am I glitchy? Hi, one of a kind. How you doing? Welcome. Everybody welcome. Everybody come on in. Yeah, I was just saying that we went to a museum today and one of a kind, you were right. I was able to film in there. Got a lot of footage, and I'm going to put it out probably, maybe possibly tomorrow. I got a lot of little tidbits, just little 30 seconds, some 1 minute videos, and took some photos. I said, "Can I film in here?" And the guy said, "Yeah." The security gal said, "Yeah, no flash photography though." So it was really neat, and I highly recommend it to anybody in this area if they want to take. If you're a history buff, it's really neat. Um, I just took like I didn't video like a certain section like 15 minutes or what. I just like did a minute, 15 seconds here, 30 seconds here. It's just all aspects to the um, museum. I just didn't want to go and, hold my camera. And there's other people there. And so I'll have to edit it together. And there's some videos I took like a minute video of it, and others I didn't take so long. It's really neat. It's a really nice museum. They even had like a little children's room, and Henry had a ball in that. Of course, we went in there last because I told Courtney he's not going to want to come out if they say it's like it is. I learned things today. I thought, because I live in a town that was christened by Abraham Lincoln himself with watermelon juice. And can everybody hear me okay? So I thought I know I don't know everything about Abraham Lincoln, but I did learn a few things today. So I'm glad I went. I'm glad my daughter, she paid for the tickets. Got to have tickets, and I think they're $15 a piece for adults. And then children 5 or under are asleep, or yeah, children 5 and under are free. So it was very interesting. We went into the Ghost Theater, and that was really neat. I thought a guy was on stage, but I'm like, Courtney was saying it's like holographic, and he was a hologram the whole time. I thought it was a real actor, and I'm like, thought I had like eye contact with him, and I'm like, then at the end I realized that's a hologram. It's really neat though. Had me fooled. Woohoo! I'm going to try to go live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time because I don't have my granddaughter anymore. It's a really neat museum. You can tell they've spent a lot on it, and yeah, it's a really nice museum. Okay, sounds good. What of a kind. Can you hear me all right? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing me out. Appreciate that. Cece will be right in. She went to the gas station right up the road to get us something to drink. And my mom called. She's at a new laundromat here in town, and it's a digital washer, and she's having problems getting her clothes out because it didn't spin or something. I think my mom maybe been in a hurry and just didn't wait for it to spin. I don't know, but she said I can't take them home. They're wringing wet, and so hey, Shay Wright, welcome in. So Cece's helping my mom at the laundromat. Hopefully she can get it figured out. So she'll be in here after a while. So yeah, so Henry and me and Courtney and Henry's Courtney's baby daddy went with us. The baby that she's carrying now. So he was real nice to meet him. I really didn't meet him. Courtney didn't introduce me, and she goes, "Oh, that's right, you haven't met Todd yet." So had a pretty good week. Kind of rough with starting to watch my granddaughter because my daughter has to be work at 6 a.m. and so she was dropping her off at 5 a.m. with me not getting home till 1 a.m., unwinding, getting to sleep, like 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, like 3.5 hours maybe. Let me know if I get glitchy or I'm freezing or something. I got a new Ethernet cord for my computer, and then my computer didn't have an Ethernet port. So I waited around, and I finally got an adapter that works with my laptop. So, hey, Tina Bailey, how you doing, Tina B? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you, and thanks for those thumbs up. Those I really appreciate those. Um, yeah. So there was one day I was really, really irritable, and because I didn't get enough sleep. Excuse me. So I told my yes on the road to 1K. Whoop whoop. I slowly getting there, but Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Yeah, so one day I told my daughter, I said, I'm just not getting the sleep that I need. And I said, I told you this when you asked me to watch Serenity, my granddaughter. And so she was going back and forth. And she said, oh, I'll just get somebody else because it's such a hassle, Mom. And I said, it's not a hassle to watch her. It's just that you told me in the beginning that you would get me help. And she hadn't got me help. And I'm like, I can't do this every week or every day. So she, for I know the plans you have for me, declares the Lord, plans to prosper and to not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then I call upon and come, then you call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will speak, you will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:11-13. Amen. Thank you for that scripture, one of a kind. So we got things worked out, and I'm just going to be watching my granddaughter Mondays and Tuesdays, and I don't have to get up. Monday, she has to be at work at 8 a.m., so she'll be here about 7:30, and Tuesday, she has to work at 7, so she'll be here about 6:30. So, and I can rest when the baby's resting, but that one day, I didn't get probably about 20 minutes of sleep, plus my 3.5 hours. So I really only got like 4 hours of sleep that day. And I can't function on that because, as you may know, some of you may know, I still work a full time job at nights. And that's not the issue at nights. I mean, I wish I had a 9 to 5 job or 8 to 5, whatever, but I don't. And that's what I've chosen, and that's what the Lord gave to me 6 years ago. So I'm working with it. And no, I don't like it. But like I said, that's what I chose. And I prayed about it and prayed about it. And that's what the Lord gave me. So I'm going to say that's what I'm stuck with. It's not, but it is. That's my living. I got to still work, unfortunately, to make ends meet, to pay bills. So, and I love my grandchildren. I love my daughters, and I want to help them out as much as I can. But got to watch out for number one too. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Love those verses. I'm kind of doing a Bible reading every day. I kind of did it myself, just came up with it myself. And so I'm reading a chapter a day. Is it a chapter? Yes, a chapter a day. Yes. So I won't get through the Bible in a year. That has been my goal for a long, long time, and I've never made it. I always get stuck at Leviticus or something. One of those that they just go into detail describing Jesus's ancestors, and I get stuck. It gets, it gets me is like, so this year I read, I'm through Genesis, started with Exodus. I think tomorrow I'm on Exodus 5, and I just read one, and then I write out what I got from that, and it's really helped me. It's keeping me motivated. I was like, a couple times there in January, I got kind of behind. Was it January or February? I know we're still in February, but I got kind of behind. I'm like, nope, I got to read them, and I read like 2 or 3. Am I glitchy, or is that just me? This Ethernet is going to help or not. My Ethernet cord. Oh, so what's everybody having for dinner tonight? I think we're having taco pizza. I think that's what Courtney said she ordered. So looking forward to that. Oh, she's back. Oh, I'm going to let her. Oh, that might be our pizza too. Henry said, I'm going to hide. He's hiding. We're live. I'm live already.
I think my dasher was behind me at Casey's.
So I'm going to let Courtney tell you the big news, all of her news this week and everything. So just kind of been chit-chatting.
I got you Gatorade.
That's what you got to do, Shay, right? Just keep the faith and just keep praying. I have a friend that's going through some stuff, and I just she asked me, like, she'll text me and said pray for me, so I get on the internet and I get her prayers. I've prayed for prayed what I know to pray, and I'm like, I'm at a loss for what to pray, so I get on the internet and I go through the prayers, and sometimes I edit them and put her name in there so they're specifically for her. It's not just some random prayer. So cheers. I'm drinking Pepsi tonight, I know. Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's Cece. Get her in here. It's backwards.
Hi, guys. I look awful. My iPad and everything's over there. Hi, guys. What's up? Had to go rescue the granny.
What was wrong? She just didn't wait long enough?
No, the stupid machine, there's no rinse cycle, or there's no spin cycle. So she would have had to go through and wash her clothes again. And she was like, I'm not wasting another $7. And I couldn't help her, so I just pulled out all the wet stuff, and she had a garbage bag. I stuck it in.
Aww.
She's going to take it back to her apartment. And hey, Mom. I saw that. So take this off.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's scissors up there. We got our bands from the museum. don't know if you can. Yeah,
that
it's
away?
upside down. Very interesting.
It was a really good day.
I would like to go back again. Maybe. I don't know. I think, let me
They-
see. Well, we didn't go into that one theater,
Yeah, we didn't go to the Union Theater.
Union Theater, because it was all about the war and
And I went when I was in school, which was many, many eons ago. But I'm pretty sure it was like the seats vibrate and like the cannons go off, and I thought it was going to be too much for Henry, because even with the thunder and lightning in the ghost one that we watched,
all the time I thought that was a real actor came out there on stage.
that's a voiceover, by the way.
Yeah. It wasn't a real actor. It was a hologram.
Actor.
Huh?
That was an actor.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Oh, the story, yeah.
no, him coming out on stage. Hey, turn that around to H where it says H. I thought it was a real actor that came out on stage, and it wasn't. It was the hologram.
Mhm.
Oh, one of a kind's putting in scripture. Thank you, thank you. Since you are precious and honored in my sight, and because I love you, I give you people in exchange for you, nations
I just
and exchange for your life. Isaiah 43:4. Better go get the.
oh yeah.
May the God who gives endurance and encouragement give you the same attitude of mind towards each other that Christ Jesus had. Romans 15:5. Thank you, thank you. Love those scriptures. Yeah, I told my friend, and she tells me she appreciates me, and I'm a true friend and one of her prayer warriors. And I said, hey, I just want you to know, I get these prayers off the internet, and I said I do read through them and I do personalize them. I put her name in there and everything. So I'm not going through what she's going through, but I'm not going to tell you all what, because that's personal. But she's having a time of it, and I just think there's something else going on there. But anyway, yeah, she just texted me right before I came on live to pray for her, and I said yes, of course. And like I said, I usually send her a prayer, but I didn't have time. But she'll understand, and I just said something real quick. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having a blessed Saturday. We are. Had a good time. Went to a Chinese buffet for lunch. That was really good. Now we're having taco pizza for lunch. Dinner. Probably not the best thing, because, yeah, don't you get an idea? Start mowing on that. I'll have to put that up. It's been up there the whole time, and he hasn't. I only got 104 foot, right? Is that what we got?
Like or maybe it's 50 foot.
50 foot of Ethernet, and I really only need like 20, maybe 10 feet. All right, one of a kind.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. That's right. I might move sometime and need more.
I don't know, whatever you want to make.
That might reach back and clear back
I
in
think
the.
that's why we got so much, so that you could,
Could make one.
so that Nini could go back in her craft room. Oh yeah.
Okay, one of a kind. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh, sorry.
Shoot.
I said shit. Caught myself.
I can see the comments a little bit better this way. There for a while, I thought I got glitchy, but I don't think I did. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some pizza. if I don't trip over this.
I look terrible, guys. I look like a hot mess mom.
I'll be right back.
Henry, are you gonna come over here and tell everybody what you did today?
I'll tell them with my candy.
What you'll tell them when I let you have your candy?
No, I'm telling them that what candy I got.
Tell them what we did today.
You need to know that.
Yeah, but you can tell them if you had fun or not.
No.
Nobody can see you. Get over here. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, on a scale of 1 being the worst day and 10 being the best day, how much fun did you have today? Huh?
20 out of 10.
You had a 20 out of 10?
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you did do the questionnaire and you got the history detective certificate.
5:27 p.m.
Did you like the ghost theater?
Yes.
That was kind of cool, wasn't it?
But I didn't like that part.
Yeah, the thunder and the lightning was kind of much.
Yeah.
And in Lincoln's cabin, there was somebody snoring just as loud as you.
That was the dog.
While the dog snores just as loud as Henry. Okay. All right. That's enough. There you go.
No.
How's everybody doing? Ooh, I feel like I missed a bunch. I was only gone for a few minutes. I don't know what to talk about. Sorry, guys. There's like nobody in here. One of a kind, come back. How are you doing, Shay Wright? How was everybody's week? I had my last day at Copper Creek on yesterday. Start my new job on Monday. Sorry. Is anyone in here? Hi, Jessica. Well, thanks for subscribing and thanks for coming over. We appreciate that. Jessica is new to the channel. She subscribed from Mark Rob's live.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for coming over. We like connecting. We like our YouTube web of friends. Hi, one of a kind. Thanks for coming back. So yeah, I had a pretty good week. My last day of work for Copper Creek was yesterday. 6.5 years. What?
They put the chips on in the lettuce
Oh.
and tomatoes,
Mm.
and it's not cut very good.
Should have just got Stuffed-A-Rhea.
I think they just put the toppings on a regular pizza.
Oh wow, Jessica, that's awesome.
I'm back.
Jessica's a grandma raising her 2 grandkids,
That's
12 and 13. That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's awesome.
13.
One day you'll be 12 and you'll be a stinky little boy.
He's 5 and he's a stinky little boy.
I mean, this is true.
My brother's 11. He smells like onions.
Yeah. Just wait. Things you have to look forward to.
This don't look very good, Courtney. Sorry, I'm eating on camera.
I'll be in a minute. Henry still says he had a 20 out of 10 day.
Awesome.
Actually, 110.
What am I preaching? I'm sad.
About stinky little boys.
Yeah, I was about stinky little boys. You're talking about me being sad leaving my job.
Hi, Oscar.
6.5 years I was there. Took care of a lot of people.
Wait till you're at a job for 17 years and no, get back. And they don't care if you leave or not.
No, 6.5
Well,
years, and she could care less. She's
they
already
had
got
a-
somebody to fill my spot.
They had a cake for me and everything. And
I didn't even get a good luck. We'll miss you. It isn't smart to leave your job for a man.
Hey, Mom. What number is 12-4?
124. 1, 2, 4.
thank you for dropping
Yeah.
those links, one of a kind. I appreciate it.
124.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Can you read that for me?
You are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies.
Read it out.
Yet not one of them is forgotten by God. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Luke 12, 6 and 7.
Amen.
One.
Look at him dropping his own link.
Get it, one of a kind.
That's
Get it.
fine. I've had better. Sorry.
Should have just got stuffed. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Through outwardly we are wasted away, yet inwardly we are being rewarded day by day. 2 Corinthians 4:16. What?
Here it is. put them like that.
I'm scared. What are you giving me?
Look how many
Oh.
there are of them.
Yeah, we're supposed to build big old fluffy trees to put on the battlefield with your cannon.
You just dropped a couple. Please get those before my vacuum.
Or
Picks 'em
Oscar
up.
eats them because
Yeah.
they're tiny enough he'll. And when these go to my house, you better be careful because these end up on my floor and I step on them.
Okay.
I'm throwing every Lego in the house out.
So tell them your other news. I haven't told anybody. One of a kind knows, but
I got wheels. I'm mobile now. I'm the proud owner of a 2009 Ford Edge.
Odette.
Her name is Odette, yes, because she is the swan princess because she's white.
Tell everybody what Henry said when you went to pick him up last night.
Oh yeah, I've had the car since Tuesday. And I picked Henry up last night and he comes bouncing out of his dad's car and he goes, "Mommy, you got a car." Or, "Holy cow, Mommy, you got a car." And I said, "Yeah, I got a car." And I gave him a big old hug. And as I was opening the door to get him in, he's like, "Wait, do you have a driver's license? Do you know how to drive?" And I'm like, "Yes. Yes, Henry, I have a driver's license. I know how to drive."
She got those back Tuesday, too. Big Day Tuesday.
Got my driver's license in the morning, got my car in the afternoon. I am mobile, and I have put some miles on her because I had to go to Bloomington, then I had to go to Springfield, and then I came to Lincoln, and then I had to go back to Springfield, only for them to tell me they couldn't do what they needed to do. And I came back to Lincoln.
Yeah, we went to the museum in our state's capital, Springfield. It's a really nice museum.
I love how they say they're getting new stuff all the time because that museum looks the exact same when I went in like 5th grade.
Well, did they have the kids thing there?
No, because that was you could like go and dress up and there was mirrors and stuff like that. That wasn't there. Where that thing was that Henry was at is where that used to be.
That interactive, they have like an interactive, it's all hands on with kids. And there was one rude kid in there and did you see him bump into Henry? He
Yeah.
didn't say, "Oh, excuse me," or "sorry," or anything.
He was kind of butting in on Henry's playtime too.
Yeah.
Henry's a social child when he wants to be. But he was thoroughly enjoying his own little playtime, and this kid kept bumping into him and running up and, "I'll help you." And Henry's like, "No."
Did you hear that guy said, "Oh, that's a good idea, support"?
Yeah.
I'm like, he didn't see you put the support in. The museum guy.
They were supposed to build, they had like, they were like felt covered.
pancakes.
It was cheese. Yeah, they were like pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be cheese because the little girl likes cheese in the book or whatever. And you're supposed to build like an arch, and they're just disc. And Henry was trying to do it, and they kept tippling over, so I shoved one under there for a little bit of support.
And there's two people in there, kind of, I guess, prompt the kids and help them. There was like a little game that you played, and the girl was like, "Oh yeah, wow!" And the guy he was in there. He was really good. You could tell he enjoyed his job. I think she was just there for the paycheck. I don't know. They probably don't get paid that much, do they?
I think minimum wage, because I think I looked into it one time, and I was like, nope. Because they did a lot of living history stuff when I was in college, and I was like, that'd be so cool to go down there and dress up, and they don't pay very much.
All right, one of a kind.
Go wash your drawers out. We had fun, though.
So those Worcesters didn't have a spin cycle, or
No,
Mom didn't?
they had normal wash, delicate wash, hot water wash, and then a rinse the machine. But there was no, you couldn't just go to a spin cycle. And I didn't want Granny to have to waste another $7 to wash and spin again.
Right.
And they were soaking wet. There was no way. I almost wanted to look at her and be like, throw them in their dryers, piss on them.
And that's. I am too.
I'm not because I'm here, but I will when I go home.
That's what that one day lady did. Honest to God, I watched her and I'm like, I wanted to take a video of it because I couldn't believe it. It was just wringing wet. The clothes, I mean, hold them up and the water was running. She shoved them in a dryer and I'm like, I'm just sitting there looking. It's like, she is not doing that. And the water was just pouring out of the dryer. She was doing it and I'm like, I kind of knew the owners and I'm like, if they come in here and ask me, I sure will tell them what happened. And it was like, oh my God.
And there's no number on the wall to call if you have any issues or anything like that. And I didn't know if the people that own the liquor store next door are the ones that own the laundromat or if it's different, you know. So I'm like, I'm not about to go over there and complain. And no offense to anybody, but I don't think they spoke a whole lot of English because the last few times I've been in there.
I hope Mom gets them home okay and everything.
Well, she said she could get them on her cart. And I said, it's heavy, Granny. And I said, are you sure you don't want me to follow you? Oh, no, I'll get it on my cart and I'll push it upstairs. And I'm like, okay. Because I packed them all up and carried them to her car for her.
Poor Mom.
Then she was like, where's Henry? Did you leave him in that car? And I said, no. I said, he's with Ma. What? You dropped him off at your mom's house? And I said, we were already over there. I said, I was just leaving to go to the gas station
I told her that.
when Ma called me. You didn't have to drive all the way over here for me. And then she didn't know if she had a bag in her car. And I was like, I'll run down the street to my apartment and get you a garbage bag, Granny. It's not, no, I'll find something in my car. And I'm like, I am down the street. Let me go get you a garbage bag.
Don't you chew on that cord.
If I knew Wayne wasn't there, I'd tell her to come down to my apartment and use at least my spin thing to spin the water out of them.
Right.
But Wayne's there and I don't want her to have to stand there and deal with him.
Dang cat. He ruined my daughter's, two of them now. Cable cord. He chooses, cable cord. Yeah.
Charging cords.
Charging cords to her phone. She asked me one night if I had one, and I said no. That was last weekend. I have one out here in the living room, a little short one. I have a really long one in my craft room, and I have a long one in my bedroom, but I use all those all the time. And I have one in my car, and I have one in my computer bag that I take to work. So I did have one, but not for her to have and use, because I went through that before too. So I'm going to ask you to pray for my middle daughter. It's kind of unspoken. Just pray for her, please. I don't want to go into detail because it might be better next week. It's a hot mess express over there, but as parents, we deal with that. So I have an announcement. How many we got in here? 3. I'll wait for a little bit till we get more in here.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. I really appreciate that.
Everyone, a prayer for me. I start a new job on Monday.
She'll do great.
I got 3 weeks of classroom training.
I'm going to try to flip the camera around. That's the chat. Oh, well.
I am currently a CNA. I worked in an Alzheimer's facility for the last 6.5 years. Been a CNA for almost 8. but I'm switching gears and I'm going to an autistic center and I'm going to train to be a behavioral therapist and work with children from age 18 months to 18 years old who have autism.
And she nailed it in her interview.
I did.
So I think she'll do just great.
Just nervous to start a new job. It's been 6.5 years with old people. Not that I didn't love my old people. I saw one of them went out to dinner with a bunch of her family last night, and I'm like,
Yeah, she's got a little bit of drive. That's going to be new for her. Down to our state capital, about 35 miles from here. So, but her edge is pretty good on gas. And she starts off at $3 more an hour, right?
a dollar more
A
an
dollar
hour
more.
until I'm get my certification,
Yeah.
and it'll be $3 more.
So
I love my residents. I've taken care of so many local people that I've known most of my life.
get attached to them, don't you? Really
Yes.
quick.
Henry, you want some pizza?
Yeah.
You want some breadsticks?
Yeah.
I'll take another slice, please.
Okay.
I've had better, but oh, you might get my pizza cutter, and that piece that I got was the only piece I could find.
that cord real hard.
Yeah, when you come back, hand me that purple bottle, please. So, yeah, we're kind of a slow-paced live here. We're not lively. Now, next week, y'all come back 2 hours later because next week is my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. We're going to have a special party, and we're going to go at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, not 5. So we'll probably not eat on camera. Maybe we'll have some cake. Maybe. But I can't believe that I've been on YouTube for 2 years. No, don't, because he's not.
Just know I can see you thinking about it.
So that'll be fun. I don't know. We might have some games and give away prizes. I'm not for sure yet.
Here, Cookie.
If not, we'll have
Watch
fun.
out because Oscar's roaming around. You know how he is with food. Get.
Yeah, 2 years. I wish I could hit that 1K mark before next week, but I'll get there in due time. I'm not rushing it. Yeah, I am. I would like to be there. I would like to be there last year by Christmas. That was my goal, but I wasn't. And I had some subscribers subscribe, like boom, 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 and my numbers went whoop. I got all excited, and then they went whoop. So it is what it is. I'm just taking that with a grain of salt and moving on. Yeah, this is a taco pizza.
Like I said, I should have just bid it, paid a little bit more, and got it from Stuffed.
I have trouble. I've had trouble with my
Sorry.
local Casey's here with their taco pizza. I live 2 blocks from them, and I get gas there all the time. Oh no, I'm not giving up. I'm plugging away. I'm really, really liking how I get my videos done for the whole week on Sunday, and then I just edit it and upload it like the night before and schedule it for the next day. That works out really good, and I think I'm gonna, Lord willing, I have free time on Sundays, I can do that. Last week it went really smooth, and I sat down last night. I had some free time at work, and I went and I got all my history titles for next week. So, and I really I really like my history. I really, really do, and that's got me the views on my channel. But I want to switch gears and get into my junk journaling stuff. But I think that's down the road. I'm putting in a little bit, because if I go to my junk journals full guns blazing, the history will go by the side because I can't do both and still have a full-time job and watch my granddaughter. So I'm putting too much on my plate at one time, but I'll get there. I mean, there's a million, I'm an understating, channels out there with junk journaling on there. And a lot of gals, I believe they do original stuff. There's one gal I watch, she's from the UK, and she does a lot of her own stuff, but from what she's watched on another lady's channel. And she admits it. She puts it out there every time. And one time she did like a challenge. And so I kind of do that. I kind of copy, not copy, but I try to make what she makes. A lady in Australia, Natasha from Treasure Books. I watch her and I'm like, I can do that. And I do, but kind of put my own twist on it. So, and there's a lot of money in that too. And I was just thinking the other day, I've put a lot of money in my junk journal stuff to make junk journals, but but not really. I mean, there's a few things that I went and bought that I didn't need. I thought I needed, but I didn't. But I mean, minimal. I mean, it's not like I've spent thousands and thousands, maybe hundred.
You've also bought a lot of secondhand stuff.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah, I've bought secondhand stuff, and those punches, for instance.
Yeah, one of those punches is how much you paid for the whole lot.
Yeah, more than what the was it the eyelet setter? It punches holes. It sets eyelets. That's $35, and I didn't pay $35 for the whole lot. And I got, what was it? What I figure, almost 30 punches for $20 or something. I paid $1. Well, did I pay $1.66 for them, or like 50 cents a piece or something? Really,
Something like that.
really cheap. And Courtney found them for me on Facebook Marketplace, right?
Mhm.
And the lady said, "Well, are you a scrapbooker? Or are you what'd she say?" Because a lot of that stuff was from Stampin' Up. Oh, geez.
What?
Well, then he better get his stuff straight.
I think there's a camera right there.
I didn't see that one.
Hi, Boops. You go eat, please. Sorry, Preggers is just going to town on pizza.
That
over
is
here.
my nephew. Sorry.
Anybody heard the new Pitbull and Dolly Parton song? Because I was jamming to that on the way to go help my grandma. Powerful women.
I haven't heard the whole thing.
Working down to. I was jamming. I love me some Pitbull. I love Dolly Parton. I love this new Dolly with all of her rock and roll and doing rap and stuff like that. Just get it, girl.
Mom, you want to sit?
Cool.
Dang it.
I'm here for Dolly venturing out there and doing her thing. Oh,
Be careful.
I got it. I'll put it on camera. Look at Henry's little creation here.
Get the box.
Yeah. Show 'em what it's supposed to look like and what Henry built. He got this at the museum. It's supposed to be a cannon.
Here, let me. $609 pieces.
Teeny tiny little pieces. So it's supposed to be a cannon, but this is what my child builds. That's okay. He's a little creative bug. What can I say? What was your favorite part about the museum?
Oh, entire place.
The whole thing. There wasn't anything you didn't like.
I love all of it.
Mom win. That's when I know that my genetics run deep because I thrive off museums. And his dad hates stuff like that. His dad hates museums. He wants to go hiking and hunting, and there's other things waste your time walking around a building for. He wants to go sit on a lake for 18 hours and fish.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not my cup of tea. I'd rather go to a museum. Who sent you that?
Alex,
Oh, where's she on the picture?
read that text.
Just this one?
Yeah, that's all you need to. I mean-
Oh, so So they knew Alan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Obviously.
Small world.
Sorry. My coworker's husband, best buddy, knew Alan, my nephew that passed away in August, and she just texted me.
Passed away in July.
August.
July 29th.
Small world.
So yeah, I like museums. I plan my vacations and trips around their museums. Like when I was going to get married, my ex-fiance wanted to go to gambling and go to clubs, and I was like, the Mob Museum, the Titanic Museum, the Museum of Death. Like, you can hear less about the casinos in Vegas. They have really good. They have really good museums.
It is.
We're from Illinois. Smack dab in the middle of cornfields.
Sorry, you guys.
I'm sorry, I'm stuffing my face.
I am too, and I'm drinking. I'm trying to text. I'm sorry, my friend. She doesn't text me that often.
I'm finally out of the sick all the time phase of pregnancy, and now I'm into the I'm starving, I'm a bottomless pit, this child needs food constantly phase.
All right.
So even though we had a big lunch, like by the time we got home, I was like, ice cream. Yeah, you did. I am due August 8th. Baby number 2. Number 5 in the whole lineup between me and my boyfriend. But only my second.
It's empty.
Sorry. Henry, will you get mommy a couple tissues? Bring them over here for Nini. Thank you, Jessica. I know you just joined, but it was funny because I kept it from Ma for quite a while.
6 weeks.
Yeah, just about. Which was hard to do. Because I almost let it slip a couple hundred times. And my youngest sister works at our lab in our local hospital, and she's the one that did my test for me. So I was like, keep your mouth shut.
Sorry.
So yeah, I found out at the end of November, and I kept it until Christmas. Our family Christmas, not Christmas. Ma was there for Henry. And she was there for my sister Serenity, my sister's daughter Serenity, and she'll be there for this one too. Because who wants to give birth without their mom there, if they can be there? I'm due August 8th, one of a kind, not 5th. But if the baby wants to come August 5th, by all means, let's go. That's just splitting hairs at that point in time.
Henry, turn that down, please.
Ma, were you surprised when I told you?
Yeah.
August 3rd through the 5th. Okay.
Sounds like a
Did you hear that, Beanie?
state fair date or something. County fair, August 5th through the 8th.
August 3rd through the 5th. Yeah, I had made Henry a shirt that said Big Brother, and I put my Sano picture in it, and I made Ma help him open it.
I was like, and she was adamant we stopped by her house and get her gift. I'm like, we're running late already, which makes me mad because I don't like to be late. I like to be at things at a half hour early. Because don't we go to church a half hour early every Sunday?
That's because I got to check him in, and
I go that early when don't have to check him in.
that's true. By the way, do you want us to pick you up tomorrow?
No, because that's clear across. I'll just go there and
I was just offering all the time you picked us up. Pick you up in your car.
if you want.
I'll leave early and come get you. It's a girl. Well, since Jessica's new here, she doesn't know. I have a boyfriend. He has 3 boys. I have a boy. If this one is a boy, they're all under the age of 10. The oldest will be 10 this year.
Isn't that a basketball team? 5. There are 5 players on that basketball team.
So if this is a boy, Cece's throwing herself out a window.
No, she's not.
I can't take 5 boys under the age of 10.
Yes, she can.
So this one has to be a girl. We're manifesting girl.
And I opened the boy.
Team
No one
girl.
asked you.
Team girl.
It's time for a girl.
Boy.
Yes, I'm having
Boy.
a girl.
Boy. Henry says, boy, boy.
Don't you already have a brother and he stinks like onions? You want another brother that's going to smell like onions? How about a little girl that smells like lavender and vanilla and honeysuckle?
Oh, that's us.
You can be a good big brother and beat up people that make fun of her.
There's some, there's a gift shop there, stuff way overpriced.
Oh,
And there's some, was it Huckleberry, I said?
Yeah.
Some Huckleberry syrup, and there was,
I'm telling you what, I'm not one to like. I was laying in bed the other night, rubbing the baby bell, but I'm like, oh, please be a girl. Please be a girl. I know. I really didn't care what I had with Henry because I just wanted a healthy baby. I want a healthy baby with this one, obviously, too. But
and when she told me when she was having Henry 5 years ago, when she told me the name, I'm like, okay. And I knew that I had a cousin named Henry, but I didn't know his middle name was Joseph, spelled the same, everything. And my cousin has passed on, but we still have Henry. And it's like, what else would he be? He's a Henry. His name fits him. You know, you kind of, I did anyway. I'm like, no, I don't know. But I was adamant about Courtney. I had her name on, like, we're going to name her Courtney, and that's what it's going to be. And then had Clarissa. She asked me the other day why I named her Clarissa. I just like the, well, Courtney's pretty common, but Clarissa, you don't hear very many Clarissas. And Caitlin, you hear a lot of Caitlins, but I spelled her Cateelyn. and a lot of them spell it C-A
Or K.
or K-A-T-I-L. I don't know. I don't know. They spell it, yeah, with an I in there. I'm like, nope,
What's
no I.
It's very funny.
No I in Caitlin. Turn it down.
Why don't you go eat your pizza, please? Before the cat gets it.
How's the breadsticks?
It's really not that good. I think for a Saturday night they'd be better.
No, because they're busy, and I think they threw. That's what they did because I don't taste any refried beans. So I've said this before, but a taco pizza is refried beans, and then
Your taco meat.
I don't think it has taco meat. I had a screenshot of what you can get on Casey's app and see what's on a taco pizza.
I have a boy and a girl name picked out, so I'm prepared.
I wasn't at all with Courtney. I had Courtney K picked out for her, and I'd had no boy's name at
That's-
all. And I'm like, I guess God told me she was going to be a girl. I don't remember him telling me that, but. And then Clarissa, my second one, came along, and I had a boy and a girl name picked out for her, and she turned out to be a girl. So Caitlin came along. I was still going to name her the same name, but different middle name, of course, with the boy name, and she was a girl. So
I've always had a girl name, but the first baby daddy didn't like it, and this baby daddy doesn't like it. So I named my girl name.
hey, Tay Weezy.
What's up, Tay?
Thanks for coming in. The champ is here. Yes, indeed.
I didn't have a whole lot of time to pick names with Henry because I didn't find out I was pregnant with him officially until I was 16 weeks. And my first sono trying to determine where I was, they were like, do you want to know what you're having? And I'm like, you can see that already? They're like, oh, yeah. I was thinking I was like maybe 12 weeks. And they're like, you're 16 and a half. And I'm like, what?
I was 20 weeks when I found out I was pregnant with my youngest, Caitlin. I'm like, 20 weeks? That's halfway through a pregnancy. And I had started to gain just a little bit of weight. And I'm like, I was in denial with her. I don't know why. But
I didn't think. I took a test at work and it came back. But then I had already set up. I had already set up my appointment because I was going to go get some birth control. So I'd already set up an appointment. And of course, when you go do all that, they give you a pregnancy test because they got to rule it out. They can't give you anything. And they came back. They're like, this came back positive. And I was like, what? I was like, what?
well, they told Courtney when she was like 16 that 15 that she probably wouldn't be able to have children because she has some.
Yeah, Jessica, too late.
They have some. She has some heart issues, so they said it'd probably be better for her and the baby if she, did not have. They didn't say she couldn't have. They just said it was probably
Not the smart idea.
yeah. So
And then I had fertility issues, so I thought that was a sign, no baby.
but lo and behold, she got pregnant with Henry, and I was kind of worried. I'm sure Courtney had some reservations too, but
I was terrified my entire pregnancy.
but she's seen a cardiologist all 3 trimesters of her pregnancy, not a problem. And the last appointment, she said, now, if you have problems during delivery, your doctor has my number and no problem. So we're praying that this pregnancy is the same. And she's already seen a cardiologist.
They gave me a clean bill. They said unless my doctor has any issues or they think anything pops up during my birth, I should be fine. And then I have an appointment for a year out, which I'll probably have to end up canceling.
Well, you'll probably switch doctors midstream anyway, right?
Yeah, it'll just be easier to go down there.
You know.
Huh?
Can I have some? Can I have one? Can I have one of my pieces?
Did you eat your pizza? Eat some of your pizza and then you can have candy. You've had a lot of candy today, sir.
Lots of sugar.
Kinder Egg.
Mom,
and-
what's that thing?
So everybody next week, come by at
This is
7
the
p.m.
funny- This is the funniest part. Watch.
I'll type that. Sorry, excuse me.
What are you watching?
It's a funny video.
Oh, one of a kind. What'd you do to your back?
Still bothering you?
Chiropractor.
He is going to physical therapy.
Did you work some muscles you hadn't worked in a while? Stretch something out, strain something? Sorry, one of a kind. Are you sure it's not kidney stones? Diabetics have a 10% higher chance for kidney stones. Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, type something in the chat.
You're right, that pizza is less than desirable. Ooh. I got hit by a little old lady who told the police officer she couldn't read the ticket he gave her.
But I told Courtney, I said, that doesn't mean anything because I wouldn't be able to read it. I could read road signs and street signs and everything and, billboards and stuff, but I wouldn't be able to read a ticket if somebody.
She obviously shouldn't have been driving if she couldn't see a big gray van in the middle of the intersection.
And they gave Courtney the ticket because it was an unmarked intersection and they said Courtney should have yielded. But Courtney didn't see her till she hit her.
She
And
hit me. We had a minivan
it
at the
was
time. She hit me in the
broadside.
sliding door. So I was already in the intersection when she hit me.
Totaled the van. And my insurance determined that it was the old lady's fault. And her insurance had to pay for part of my new car. There was compensation there somehow, but it was like, I didn't understand the police's ruling when they gave Courtney the ticket, and that's off of your record now, isn't it?
Yeah. All I have is my other stuff, which honestly, it's been so long, it should probably be close to being off my record too.
Oh, I was going to do a YouTube haul, but the video would have been 2 minutes, so I'll do it on my live now.
Henry Joe, can you throw this away from mommy? She's
This is-
done.
Don't come here with you.
Here. Please.
These two. Thank you.
This is my Temu haul.
It's so pretty.
I got full already. It has these handles and it also has a shoulder strap. I don't know how I feel about. I mean, it was nice walking through the museum. And then it said it came with a wallet. It's more like
That's a vanity bag.
it's more like a makeup bag. It's a wristlet. That's what they call, you throw stuff in there and go to the grocery store. Throw your phone and your keys and lipstick or whatever and go to the grocery store. But I love it. It's my daughter My youngest daughter got a Wrangler one. And I said, let me see the measurements. I was looking at my order and I looked up my purse on Temu, same dimensions, same, this is backwards, same width across, same height, same length. And she goes, it's really small, Mom. And I'm like, I'm not a small purse person. I like a big one.
I can't have big purses either. Too much crap in it.
I do one of a kind. I don't, it's funny because can you read? No. I had a black one and I loved it. I think I got it out of the thrift store and it was an old one, had a shoulder strap and you could adjust the length on it. I like a crossbody now because with people coming up and just grabbing your purses, you never know. So this had a pocket in the back. It had 2 zipper pockets in the front of the purse. It had zipper pockets on the side. My cell phone, I had kept my cell phone in one, my keys in the other one. Then I flip-flopped them. I put my sunglasses in one. It was a long, narrow pocket. Sunglasses, cell phone kept in there. You opened it up. It had a couple pockets on the inside. It had a zip pocket. So pockets.
CC likes bags too.
So I got this one and I'm like, all right, here's the test. Yesterday I was switching everything over. Yeah, with a long adjustable shoulder strap. I'm not a small purse person. I mean, usually this is what I carry, but I got this new purse, so I'm going to start carrying it now. This is my phone wallet. And really not, but sorry. Got all my essentials in there.
You can get a
And
little
then-
card wallet that probably teal that would match
Yeah.
your purse to throw in there.
And then the phone goes here and it's got a little zip pocket on the back. So that's what I usually carry. Or I had,
Hi, Mark.
hey Mark, how you doing?
Thanks for coming in.
So that's what, just so I have my phone and my debit card, I'm good to go. But now I'm going to start carrying my purse because I spent money on it and I'm not going to waste my money. Yeah, Caitlin, her Wrangler purse, she spent twice as much as what I did from Temu. It's the very same thing, except mine doesn't have big old Wrangler. It has, Win and Kilo.
Win Kilo or something like that on there.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter to me. Name brands, knockoffs, I'll take knockoffs.
I know. Todd got me a really expensive leather purse for Christmas, and I was like, it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's very pretty.
One of a kind. You're so nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's my Temu haul. I ordered something from the TikTok shop, so we'll see if that gets here. I'll share that with you when I get it also.
My next Temu order has my seat covers and stuff in it. So pretty.
I ate some of my pizza now.
Okay.
Let me see. Will it show up on the,
What do you mean?
show them
Oh,
if you want to?
okay. I ordered seat covers for Odette.
Can I have
Moon
some?
and
Yes.
stars.
Moon and stars, kind of Harry Potter-esque. And I got a back seat cover too that's coming. It's just blue though. Doesn't have stars on it.
I seen one on Temu and I'm like, okay, I want one for my back seat, but I want one for my front seat too.
And I got those too
Nice.
because crackheads in my neighborhood. I can put one in the back door facing my car, and I can put one at the front door.
You get 1 or 2 or 3.
3 comes in.
Can I buy
pack.
one from you?
Sure.
Um,
It's a 3-pack. I think.
at
And then I
Dope
ordered-
CC.
I have one of raccoons. I ordered that. I ordered that for you too.
Yeah.
Cluck her and find out. And I had to have that button. And then I'd key cursor. And Yes. My Anastasia heart.
Yeah, they're better.
What's this?
And the sleep mask because it's supposed to help like white noise. I can hook it up to my phone.
Yeah, I was looking at a back seat cover, and they just had one. It was black, and I'm like,
Sorry, I'm cranky. I'm going through my terrible 30s right now.
and they just had one, and I'm like, surely they have for the just a seat, like a seat cover. And my car's all black, but it has little red accents in my seats.
I have cream colored interior.
It
I
has
don't like it.
little accents of red.
I will one of a kind. That's what I'm waiting to get my seat covers and make my car look nice because I have a nice interior now, but it's cream colored and I have children. So I was kind of waiting on seat covers.
It still smells new. It's got that. It does have a new car.
I
It's
got-
not really a new car. It's some scent that they put in it, but it's really
I got
nice.
black ice things to put in there. There's one in like every other air vent. So
You don't like black ice. It smells like Jessie.
yeah, those big ones that hang. These are the little ones that you stick in your air vents. It's not that bad. I like it.
So I got those in my air vents, but you can't smell them.
Mhm.
If I got some of that spray too, Caitlin left in there. If I spray those and put them in a Ziploc bag overnight,
Probably. Well, that set, that was just the dark blue. I thought it would go nicer.
yeah.
And it's not black, so it won't clash with my interior.
I was looking at nice. Yeah, I was looking at them on TV, and all I saw was first was a back seat cover black, and I'm like, all right, that'll do. But then I kept scrolling through, and I found a red one, and then the red just for the seat. It's not a cover; it's just for the seat. And I'm like, I could deal with that because my interior is pretty decent in my car, and it needs a good shampoo. But and I need to get.
I saw those. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Brian has some in his car. You should watch some of his videos. You can see them. And
I also saw those lights that you put like along your dash that I was like, make this a glow stick car.
yeah, my seats are still in pretty good condition. I need floor mats in my car badly. I got seat leaves and rocks and need a vacuum out real good. I need a shop vac.
I need a. My car was very pristine until I went to vacuum shows. Now there's peanuts in my driver's side. Yeah. I saw somebody that had air valve covers that light up, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, speaking of air valve covers,
You still can't get yours off.
I haven't tried. I need them. I think I cross-threaded them, and every gas station here in town, it costs money to put air in your tires. And I'm like, I am not paying money to put air in my tires. I have before because at one time my tire, it had a slow leak on it, and I had to put air in it every week, and I did. And we went down to Springfield the other day when we were buying Courtney's car, and she goes, free air. And I go, where? Pulled into a gas station. I got one of my valve covers off, but the other ones I didn't. So I think when I got, because they're red, I wanted a little pop of red. I'm like, oh, that's cool looking. When I got them on there, I ordered them from Temu, and they are cool looking, but I can only get one off.
I
So
never sent this to you the other day. I was gonna ask for my car.
how much?
It's $80.78,
That's not
and it's got
bad.
the air compressor, and I could charge my phone on it if I had to.
Yep, that's not battery charger and
Yeah.
air compressor. Yep, that's a good
The
price.
jump starter.
Ask Sarah too.
Yeah.
He'll tell you. Sorry, this camera's new to me.
So I know I have a newer car and I have automatic lights, but I had a 93 Ford Escort, and I would always forget to shut the lights off. And I was always getting stranded somewhere and always having to have somebody jump me. So I still have this fear. So, and I need one anyway, just so I don't have to depend on somebody. But
That's
I thought
going to
about
be investment. She doesn't have it
investing.
yet, but
in that.
Yep, that would be a good investment. That's what I might get when I get my taxes back.
And I can put it in my back seat.
Yep.
And have
Throw,
it.
put it in the back too.
Yeah, put it in my trunk.
Yep.
I have a big dead body trunk. I laid in it the other day by accident. I was loading groceries and something rolled.
I had a Mercury Montego and it had a big, huge trunk. And
Yeah. 6 Asian dead bodies fit in back. It's
I-
a nice trunk.
I have a Ford Fusion now, and it's okay trunk.
I have big trunk, but I have SUV, so kind of miss that third row seating though, Sarek. Caitlin, when I took Caitlin around in it the other day, she was telling me that Sarek was like texting her and he was like, your sister's gonna waste her money on some crap car. And I was like, I think I wasted my money.
I will admit Courtney did pay a little much for her car, but
I got it from a buy here, pay here, so I know you're gonna overpay.
and she needed a car like ASAP because, like I
Oh,
said,
you got me 2 packs.
I knew I was gonna overpay because they always tack on your licensing fees and it's a buy here, pay here, so they always do their stuff, but I think I did good.
Henry, will you do Needy a big favor?
What?
Will you get under here, like when you let me smell?
Ooh, that smells good.
It smells so good with all the flavors.
Will you get under the table like you used to? And there's Courtney, show him those cards and that. I should have known that.
Oh, I see you, I think.
Can you pick those up?
There's a lot of them under there, I think.
What cards?
Show him.
These?
Yeah.
Here. Poop, come here.
Wait, one.
I knocked my game
Yeah,
off.
these cards. Will you pick all those up for us?
There's one.
That might be. I got most of them. I kicked my game off the couch the other day.
This looks like there's quite a few in here.
Oh, look what one of a kind got.
I should have brought it in. I got a touchscreen CarPlay thing for mine because I have an 09, so I don't have like an aux. I do have an aux cord, but I have a 14,
I think there's only one.
and I don't have a headphone jack because Apple.
Mom, I think there's only one that fell.
Okay, well, thank you.
Because I can't find any more.
So I
Thank
got
you.
one, and I couldn't get it to work, and I was cursing because it wasn't working, and I finally played with it the other day, and I got it to work. So we were jamming today. And my boyfriend was giving me crap for using directions in Springfield. He's like, I could have told you where to go. And I'm like, you could have, but
At least he gave very good directions the other day when I went, and it was just here in town, but still there's places that I don't know, and I knew this neighborhood, but I have no idea
don't
where
open up the other one.
where
Eat
the
what you
house was. And I thought it was on the left, and my friend said, no, it's on the right. And I was like, you could have told me that before, but that's okay.
Hi.
All right, we're looking forward to him, one of a kind.
Look what
Yeah.
I got.
More candy, just what you need.
Can I have one?
Yep.
You just eat it like that?
Yep.
That's better than the pizza.
One of a kind says, hello, Henry.
Hi.
Why didn't we have this for supper?
Right?
I like these.
Thanks, Jessica. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Have a blessed evening.
Thanks for supporting my channel, not mine.
What's the inside of the part, Mom?
I don't know. It's good though.
It's sweet tart stuff.
Oh.
That's what it tastes like to me. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
And I got the rainbow kind, I think. Maybe it's the rainbow.
Yeah, you all come out of the bushes.
For real, for real. Here, I'm gonna get your certificate. We can show everybody your history detective. Oh,
Henry did an awesome job at the museum. He loved it. Where's the packaging for this? Get you some. Please sponsor me, Sweet Tarts.
Right? We'll take a sweet tart.
They're good. Who makes these?
Nestle.
Nestle. Please sponsor me.
We like all of your Nestle products.
We'll eat these on camera every Saturday.
And the Nerd Ropes.
Oops, sorry.
This is Henry's history detective certificate because he answered all the questions correctly at the museum. He got a little worksheet.
He had to find the stuff and circle it.
What kind of shoes did Abe Lincoln wear and
Boots.
what good job? And what did he sell Annie
Apples.
Rutledge at the store? And what was the weather like when he gave his address
Rainy.
from Springfield? See, he knows. What was the one thing nobody was holding in his Gettysburg Address speech?
I don't. That was
iPad.
more question, I think.
Well, they had flags and hats.
Oh, tablets.
Yeah, they didn't have iPads back then. Oh, and what kind of vegetable did they have at the cabin, his childhood home? What were those orange things on the floor?
Pumpkins.
Good job. You grew pumpkins in Kentucky.
So this first exhibit we went into, it was well,
it was his younger life before the White House.
I wasn't gonna say because I'm gonna do a video on it.
I twisted them.
Mom kind of says all you gotta do is get in touch with Nestle and see if they'll sponsor you.
I got nunchucks.
Nunchucks. Look at Henry, come here.
Got candy nunchucks.
He got candy nunchucks.
I got candy nunchucks.
You know, if we go home and you're bouncing off the walls, I'm locking you out of the bedroom and you're picking on Grandpa. You can take all your energy out on Papa, and then you can come to bed. He's got the seal and everything. I'm so excited.
The date that we were there, right?
Uh-huh. I was going to tell him how to spell his last name, but he just put Henry W.
That's fine.
The guy looked real excited. Everybody, all the volunteers look very excited for their jobs.
Except that girl. I mean, in the
She could have
children's
done
area.
better.
Yeah.
She wasn't awful. She didn't look like she hated her job, but she could have done better.
I'm like, well, at least she's not saying, hey, why don't you try this? And it's like,
Following you around.
let the kids explore.
The lady in the beginning was way too enthusiastic to tell us about the whole museum, and I'm like, man, just let us walk through. And
Oh, yeah, I got a poll on my community tab, so go over there and check it out. Whatever you guys decide, I'm going to. I already got my mind made up.
you got chrome. I took Odette to the car wash today. She needed it.
I need that too, but
I was going to hold out for the new one to open up next weekend, but she couldn't wait. She was looking thirsty.
my car looks terrible. It's black. It shows all the dirt. And her car is white and it shows all the dirt. But yeah, tell them what
Oh,
your coworker said.
my nurse, I was in my car having a break, and she came out the other day to go home, and I was sitting in my car, and she came up. She's like, why did you get white? It shows everything. And I'm like, I didn't really get a choice of color.
She got lemon.
Yeah. Do I look like I got Lamborghini money? I'd have to wipe a lot of butts to get that kind of money.
I don't think I've ever picked out a car for the color. Yeah, because I only got like 2 votes. Last time I looked, I only had 2 votes. You and Riza.
One of my old coworkers just sent me the sweetest message ever.
That's a nice.
That's very nice. I put a video of me and Henry at the car wash on my Snapchat, and a girl I worked with just said, the joy in his eyes and that smile. I'm so proud of you for getting that car, Courtney. You'll make so many more memories. And I already know it. This girl's like 21. She's so sweet.
Oh, I got 4 votes. Says, don't make Henry mad. Come on over tonight for our weekly live stream, 5 p.m. Central.
Where was that?
Cracker Barrel. Yeah, if you're all not familiar with Community Tab, just go on somebody's page. You can even have it if you have a YouTube channel on your page. New things are coming next week to my channel.
I might do some ride with me's because my
Oh yeah, she's got a real nice.
I have a 30-minute drive to and from work, so I could do some. I might do some updates next week, especially with me starting my new job. Oh, here we go. Nestle, you get us their ropes. Right, that's Nestle Company.
What's
Manufactured the Ferretta Candy Company of Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, that's close. What's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? I know it's next week's dates. Look for sure. I think it's 28th,
29th,
29th,
Friday.
and March
Wednesday 28th, Thursday 21st, first is Friday.
at
I have very little faith in this next generation, except for the few rays of sunshine that I know. There's a few good ones.
Hello.
next week. It's really the 3rd or 4th. I can't remember.
Henry's is the 9th.
I'll be on YouTube 2 years, so we're celebrating the 2nd. Of course, you read that in my.
You just
What's
put
that
your
called?
hand for that.
I pinned it.
My middle sister's birthday is the 12th, and my great uncle's.
And
One of my step
your court date.
Yeah, the court date's the 12th.
Mom.
The final one,
Yeah, I think this will be the final one.
or pretty close to a conclusion.
Pepsi and the sweet tart ropes.
Yeah, I was so excited to see the vanilla Coke again, and it's not slapping.
Don't like the flavored ones.
That's not it. You're gonna lock my phone. It's your birthday. What's your birthday?
Wait, March 9th?
Oh, 3, because it's the 3rd month.
Oh.
9.
Courtney.
I just said Henry's birthday is the 9th.
You're telling. Never mind. So should we do some trivia?
I'll lock my phone. There ain't nothing important on it.
Got 15 more minutes.
We've made it this far, just chit-chatting.
All right.
What are you doing?
Next week, should we do
Do I
some
switch around
cooking
that?
We could.
or just celebrating?
Wait, oh,
So Nini.
Let
Here,
me see.
here, save it. We won't post that, but we'll save it. Oh, I'll bring it up. Hold on.
Both. What kind says both? Both. Showing.
hello.
Look at what Henry taking pictures of Nene.
Now he's on his head. There's Henry at the museum today with the Lincoln family.
Mom, I need help.
I'll tell you one fact that I learned today. Mary Todd Lincoln lost 3 sons
Out
and
of 4.
a husband. And the 4th son committed her to an insane asylum and burnt all of her letters to.
Henry knows Abraham Lincoln. They're best buds. Yeah, that was. I mean, I knew she lost.
I knew she lost. All they ever told us in history class was Tad. I thought that's the only son they had.
No,
I know, but she lost
she
Willie.
lost one in the war.
Willie, Tad, and what was the other one?
Edward. They lost Edward back here in
Edward.
Springfield.
And
William was the oldest one that had her committed.
Robert.
Yeah, Robert.
They had
Party at One of a Kind's place.
they had a simulation of whose bedroom was it in?
Willie's.
Willie's bedroom in the White House.
Uh-huh.
Wow. It always impresses me how fancy and ornate and these things, like our first and only building on Lincoln College campus was one building, brick building, and it was built in
You know what my bluey thing is?
1865. That's when the college opened.
Yeah.
I'm like, how'd they build this building in 1865?
Oh yeah, the
No
the
cranes, no.
woodwork.
It was a 3-story building with a basement. It just amazes me. And like the pyramids. And I know they had slaves and they treated them like poo poo, but nice.
Wow, one of a kind. Nice. Yeah, the museum was very good. The recreation of the front of the White House was really cool. It was really nicely done. And it's not just like exhibit. There's, wax figures, and there's, like Henry was talking about, the weather. There's the back of the train. It's like a painting, but then they've got cutouts, and there's rain and lightning and stuff like that. It was very interactive and cool, which is what I think kept Henry, because if it would have been exhibits, he would have been bored to tears, even though.
It's very family friendly. I was interested. I think Courtney was interested. I think Todd was interested, and Henry was very much interested.
My Todd's a history buff, so anything, even if he's been there 6 million times, he wants to go.
I would
again.
love to go to that one of a kind.
Yes. I want to go to the Smithsonian
I want to go to,
and the Mob Museum.
I like to go to the NASCAR museum.
Me too. The Mob Museum is like high on my list because I like mob stuff. I am the mob wife.
Yeah, I think our tickets today was $15 a piece.
$51 altogether.
I know.
I still want to see the Dillinger Museum, but I have to go to Indianapolis for that.
We've been there before, Courtney. 4 hours from here ain't but a thing.
I know, but I would have liked to see the one that they had in Crown Point when it was there.
Yeah, I think they're up in their game with the museums now, because I'm not so much going in and reading the little plaques and looking. And
Graceland.
today they had music playing and different. Oh, we went through this one part where President Lincoln was getting ready to sign the Emancipation Proclamation, and they had people on each side like arguing back and forth. Don't sign it, and that was really neat. But then you kept walking down the hall, and I got a video of it. I won't tell you, but then you get up to Lincoln, and he's standing. And it's like, oh my God! And it's like realistic. He's a tall man. He was a tall man, and each
Ooh, pricey.
$25. I paid $25 to see NASCAR museum. $25 to $40.
Worth it.
Worth it.
The memories. I think the Smithsonian's expensive. Like, you'd have to buy a pass to go to all those museums, and it. Oof.
To me, it'd be worth it. I'm sorry, but it would. You know, when I was in 8th grade, I think it was 8th grade, yeah, we went up to Chicago to the Museum of Industry, Science and Industry. And then I was going to say we went to Shed's Aquarium, but I think we did.
I was underwhelmed by Shed's Aquarium when we went,
Yeah.
which we didn't get to see all the stuff anyway, but
But
I mean, I
I
want to take Henry.
I like the Museum of Science and Industry because my dad was a coal miner and he used to tell me about it, and I couldn't picture it in my head. And we got to go down into, and one of my friends got claustrophobic in the elevator, but they had these big machines. They tell you how they drill and they grind the coal, and it was very interesting to me. Of course, I had an interest in that, but they had a big life-size airplane strung from the ceiling. That was awesome.
When I was there, they had a whole train thing. Ooh. Loretta Lynn's Hurricane Hills and everything down there, and Dolly Parton's museum at Pigeon Forge.
My friend's been, because she lives in White Pines, Tennessee, and it's just right around the corner from Dollywood.
I want to go to Dollywood more than I want to go to Disney. Dollywood.
I like to go to Disneyland again, like right now, and take Henry. So expensive. Disneyland in California, Anaheim, but Disney World, I've heard is so expensive and just commercialized, and of course, but
So was Disneyland, but there's a Wizard of Oz amusement park not very far away from you, one of a kind. It's only open from like August to October. That 3 Wizard of Oz fans really want to go to. Maybe the 2. He'd probably want to go. He likes it.
we have a couple.
Last time I was tuned in.
I know. What are you going to be this year?
We have a couple amusement parks within 2 to 3 hours
Toto this year?
of us, and they're so expensive. That's why our church always puts on Family Fun Day.
Ugh, I know. I think at one time I looked to take Henry, just like me and him, to go down. It was over $1,000 for just like 4 days.
They say, that's Disney promoting that, but they say like get a hotel room right there on Disney. I'm sure it'd be like $2,000 for a week.
But it's Dolly.
I remember going to,
And hers is not just amusement park. Like, she's got bakeries and all the music and stuff that goes on. I don't. You saw Dolly's name on it, and I'm buying it. I'm a sucker for Dolly.
I remember we used to go to Six Flags down in St. Louis. $20. Our tickets were $20. That was big money back then. And then I remember one year the special ed class got to go down, and they had tickets left over, and they I don't know how we got them. I think my best friend's sister's brother was kind of connected with that or something. I don't know, but we went down and we had a ball, except one of the kids were doing something inappropriate in the fountain. I mean, he wasn't, he was reaching in with, it's where they throw pennies in, and he was reaching and scooping the pennies out. I'm like, no, you don't do that. And the teacher, of course.
Where's your penny?
The teacher, of course, reprimanded him, but it was kind of embarrassing to us, but is what it is.
I'm showing everybody your penny.
Not very big. It just stretched out like that. See, you want to take this out?
See, but I have a friend that lives really close to Pigeon Forge too, so we wouldn't have to pay those prices. Look at this cool penny Henry got
Right
at
up
the
there's
museum.
a camera. Hold still. Presidential seal on it.
Ooh.
Oh, and I got this thing.
He got a camera.
Yeah, the penny costs $1. Hmm. 4 more minutes. 5. Yeah, the gift shop was outrageous.
Yeah. They had a flag that Mom wanted, and I was going to get it for her, but
$30. I'm like, no,
One more.
for a little, it wasn't even like a flag. It was like a little,
like my Cubs flag.
yeah,
That's probably the size of it. I was going to get it and put it behind me in my
because it was
library.
a good saying, get that out of your mouth. That's
Ew.
a penny. You don't know who's touched that. Could have been up some sweaty guy's butt.
Yeah, what was they had was it the Gettysburg Address or the Emancipation Proclamation?
It was Gettysburg Address.
Anyway, they had a thing. They had both of them laminated. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to hang up. $16.99. I'm like, it's a piece of paper laminated.
But that museum has the Gettysburg Address in Lincoln's own handwriting, his own draft. They have it on display.
Thank you, one of a kind.
Aw.
And they had a guy, I was looking at him and he goes, hey, I need this for the office. And when he said that, I turned around. It's a mouse pad and it's a presidential seal.
They
I'm
had
like, who uses mouse pads anymore?
a bunch of stickers, and I was like, is it too Midwest to get an Abraham Lincoln sticker for my car?
Her boyfriend, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little too.
Obvious. Hey, we're showing our support for Abraham Lincoln. Hey, he christened our town.
Yeah.
So
Before he was a president, so just showing my love for my town's namesake. I'm still not going to give any traffic to that freaking covered wagon out there.
that's so cool, Courtney.
No, it's not. That is the stupidest
It's so
tourist
cool.
grab.
But look how many tourists come through and take pictures.
Because there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to see in Lincoln with the damn covered wagon.
We got the museum is still open at the college.
Is it really? I thought
Yeah.
it closed too.
Nope.
I wonder if-
Danny was telling me that time when we had
who's doing it now? Because Anne's not in there anymore.
I don't know if Ron Keller's still doing it or
He's
not.
doing all the city stuff now. I think he's buying a bid for mayor
I
next.
don't know, somebody.
Museum.
I know. I did too.
Hmm.
There was so much artifacts in there. I hope
That's all interactive. They've got touch points and you can touch everything. And I helped dress one of the Mary Todd.
Oh, I got a
mannequins.
really good
I made a bonnet for one of them too.
video of Mary Todd's inaugural dress.
Oh, that's my favorite. I was younger before I even knew that I wanted to do costumes and see those and fall in love.
This is really pretty. She's got purple flowers all over it. Hand embroidery, I'm sure. Yeah, it had to be hand. Well, it could have been sewing machine, but
Those flowers, I think they're fake now, but I think
Yeah.
the ball, they were real flowers.
inaugural ball. Real pretty as a white with lavender flowers. Really
I was showing
pretty.
Henry too that mannequin. She's not sitting on a stand. They had her legs and everything under that with pantaloons. You could see everything. Oh, it is 7:00. Okay,
We're gonna be on here just
just a minute longer.
a few more seconds. Thank you everybody for coming to our live. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give this live a thumbs up, comment down below.
Share
If
with your
you're
friends.
if you're watching the replay, appreciate each and every one of you. All right, have a blessed night. Have a blessed rest of your weekend. Sunday, go to the church of your choice, and we will see you back here next Saturday. But I will see you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, March 28th, 29th, March 1st, live for my junk journal videos at 1 p.m. Central. See you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.